So guys, today I got for you the first episode dedicated to my most favorite perfume discovery of the month this year, and in it I'll be sharing with you which perfume out of all I've been smelling during January 2023 impressed me the most. So keep on watching to find out everything about it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now if you're here for the first time, and also please give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoy watching these episodes, more of which will be linked down below in the description box, so feel free to check it out. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone to the first monthly favorites episode dedicated to that only one fragrance that stood out to me among so many others I've smelled during the month. And in January it was the newest release by one of my most favorite brands out there, Imaginary Authors, that I wanted to smell so badly, although I read a few mixed reviews on In Love with Everything, and despite that I fell in love with it right at first sniff. By the way, I was clearly inspired by the color story of this perfume, so let me know how well I did matching my outfit to its design. By the way, this is how the box looks. It's in the shape of the book because all of the fragrances by this brand are inspired by different stories, and that magnetic touch is just amazing, and this bottle is so much fun. So I would really love to read you the story that it was inspired by and then talk about the fragrance. So, written in 1982, this electrifying novel about sex, drugs and decadence in pre-Miami Beach, Florida, follows a delinquent clique of teenage girls through nightclubs, roller discos and city South Beach bars in search for anything to keep the party going. So, driven by the inexhaustible enthusiasm, the girls navigate a series of potentially dangerous situations with naive ease, radiating infectious light like a disco ball and turning even the darkest circumstances into a dance party. Lauded for its influentially honest portrayal of a strong, outspoken, resourceful young women whose sole motivation was to have a good time, the book stands in stark contrast to the male chauvinism of the era that still resonates today. Critics have called it an essential examination of the joys of recklessness and an addictive story in which every sentence glistens with a sticky sweet summer heat. Talking about which, I really need to mention that a lot of people who complained about this fragrance said it is very sweet. So when I wanted, to get it, which I did from So Avant-Garde web shop, and I highly recommend you to do the same, because this fragrance isn't like anything that people are complaining about, because yes, it is absolutely explosively fruity in the opening, truly mouth-watery, raspberry is popping there, and other than that we have citrus pulp, coconut palm sugar, Madame Isaac Pereire, I still have no idea what that is, so if you know, please comment below, and sandalwood with tropical punch and stardust. And the funniest thing ever is that, believe it or not, but I smell it in there, and I know it's probably there for, like a marketing twist, because there is no actual stardust material that perfumers could put in their fragrances. But in the dry down of this fragrance, which by the way is also my most favorite part of it, it smells like stardust, probably because of this frosted finish on truly juicy and tart fruit. So I would say maybe it's sandalwood or musk or whatever the secret is, but it is very perfumey, although we could definitely look at it from the gourmand point of view, because it is almost edible, delicious. You want to drink it straight from the bottle, don't do that, but you guys, after this absolutely amazing, very fresh, citrusy, fruity opening that, yes, might remind us a little bit of the tropical punch, it starts to smell more perfumey, and you would absolutely love to smell it on someone because it makes you feel really good. And it is also pretty long lasting, which is unexpected for such a fruity, bright and joyful composition. By the way, My favorite one in that style from this brand was Sun-Drunk, because it's this watery, citrusy, very lovely type of fragrance that I love to wear in the high heat. And this fragrance made me look differently at a lot of my fruity perfumes, because I usually grab them in the summertime because that's when I want, you know, like this fruity fresh feeling, and you can wear them also in the winter. This is my go-to at the moment from the genre because of that, you know, almost frosty, dusty, stardust element going on, because even when the temperature is low, these fruity fragrances can smell so amazing and absolutely delicious. So I highly recommend you to check it out. Make sure to give So Avant-Garde web shop you know, a chance, because it's not sponsored, because it hasn't sponsored this video, but they have an amazing selection of fragrances, and my discount, with which you can save a little bit, works for all of their perfumes. But I would like to know if you have a favorite fruity fragrance that makes you feel really good, because that's, you know, the secret power of this perfume. When you're feeling low and you want to boost positive energy, just apply it, and right in the opening you will get that kick, but also plus of its dry down, because then it smells more classy and kind of familiar, but I don't know which fragrance it reminds me of. So just in case you know which vibe I'm talking about, please let me know what do you think about the newest release by Imaginary Authors. That is definitely one of the most creative and artistic brands, because they offer very atmospheric fragrances that truly have something special going on. And I feel like this brand was known for darker options, but I really love how they expand their portfolio. And if you have a favorite from them, please let me know what it is. And in case you would like to find out about my top favorite perfumes from this brand, I have a video dedicated to that topic, so I will leave a link to that and other helpful information for you down below in the description box, so please check it out. But yeah, that completes my review on In Love With Everything, and I'm absolutely in love with everything about this fragrance. Also, the name is spot on. The only thing I could complain about is that its design is very similar to another favorite of mine from this brand, Oh Unknown, because just look at them up close, right? Like, I mean, colors are very similar, but other than that, this is such a fantastic fragrance and I'm very happy about it. It's not sticky, it's not artificial as some people call it. For me, this is something very refreshing in this fruity genre, because although it's fresh, it also has this character and amazing performance, because anytime I wear it, I'm wondering who smells so good, and that's an amazing question to ask, especially if it's you. So yeah guys, that was all from me today. If you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful, in case you were wondering how it smells, please give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. But in case you would like to support me even more, you can always do that on Buy Me Coffee website, which is an amazing platform to support your favorite content creators. And if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them, so let's chat down below in the commentary section, and there you can also request my future content if you have any ideas for, you know, some perfume videos. And thank you so much for watching this one. I really appreciate your time spent here. If you want more content from me, you can always follow me on my social media. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned, smell good, and we will see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys!